Now to one of our favorite segments here, we call it Ask a Nurse, but we actually ask about all kinds of things like, why do we want to brag on her, Darla Vale of Mount St. Joseph University. Hello to you.
Yes, hello, Liz.
Yeah, you're here to talk about your wonderful nursing awards each year. And you nominate, or some of our community members that are nominated are just remarkable. I've had the privilege of getting to share some of that each year. But talk to me first a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Oh, well, thanks, Liz. So I'm Darla Vale. I'm the Dean of the School of Health Sciences at Mount St. Joseph University. And it's really our honor to have this event every year to recognize nurses who are just doing incredible things in our community.
Okay, so before we get to all the incredible things that we know you do, we have just a little video of Mount St. Joe. Remind us a little bit about your programs there and whatnot, because right now we are in desperate need of nurses. So we always want to give, anytime we can, a chance to encourage those who might have an interest.
Oh, thank you, Liz. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so if people are interested in nursing, so we have the bachelor's program, people right out of high school. If you have a degree in something else, you can come to the Mount and get an entry-level master's degree. You can advance your career with an MSN, a master's, and a doctorate. So we have just all levels, and it opens the door to so many opportunities.
And some of those can be done in 18 months to 2 years?
Yes, we do them in accelerated formats, as well as they can do it in part-time, they can do face-to-face, or you can do it virtually. So we try to make it as convenient as possible.
Well, we're putting that out there because I know after the pandemic, or since the pandemic, many have said, I feel a different calling on my life.
Yes.
And I know you said you felt that. So tell us who you are and what kind of nursing you do.
I'm Christine Hassard, and I coordinate the forensic program at TriHealth called CARES, which is the Center for Abuse, Rape, and Emergency Services.
So you say that, and our hearts kind of stop. I can only imagine what kind of a calling you have to work in that. So tell me just a little bit about who you serve and how you serve them.
So we're a team of about 30 nurses with specialized training in forensics, and we serve survivors of sexual assault, domestic violence, elder abuse, and concerns of trafficking. And then beyond that, you know, as the coordinator, we're also very heavily involved in the community with education, first responders, prosecuting attorneys, advocacy, law enforcement, on preserving evidence, the cycle of abuse, non-fatal strangulation, which is our hot topic right now. So it's very diverse.
Sadly, to have non-fatal strangulation as your hot topic, but you know, we are hearing, even since the pandemic, that there's been a rise in domestic violence. I think it all kind of altered our, just how we lived and just so much about our environment. And we have a little video. We've had the privilege of sharing a little bit about some of your newer cameras. Tell me a little bit about how and what you're using to sort of, I think you said, to sort of give a real hands-on insight to some of what some of these women go through.
Well, you know, right now, the non-fatal strangulation is rather our big subject because it was just made a felony in our state in April. And so we were amazed at how many of our survivors report non-fatal strangulation. So through our touch DNA process and our camera photography, we're able to capture images like petechiae on the skin, which is typically very hard to capture with a standard camera, and the buccal DNA and the touch DNA. The camera also gives us contrast photos of injuries that we see that might otherwise be a little hard to define in the overall picture. So we're very blessed to have that piece of equipment in all of our TriHealth ERs in our system.
Yeah, we're certainly learning that documentation can make a big difference. So Darla, she is part of an administrative award. Tell me a little bit about how you honor, I guess, that category, or what you're looking for in the people who get those awards.
Right, so we're looking for people, like you said, who go above and beyond, and Christine definitely does. The nurses who nominated her talked about how she provides both such care and mentoring to them personally, to them professionally, as far as training and education, but also to the survivors, the patients and families she works with. And you had a beautiful phrase, I think you said that you want to put them on a trajectory of health and healing for the future. So it's just her commitment and her passion is so inspiring.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations. The event is coming up, I believe, on the 18th.
October 18th.
And it's at?
It's at DeVue Park in the Pavilion, and you can still register. It's on our website until October 8th.
All right. Well, we are honored to honor you.
Thank you.
You know, we're all called to serve, and it's a tough field. So we're grateful that you step up, and we're grateful that we have new technology. And thank you for all those you train and serve and, you know, just get to put out in our community, because it really makes a difference. events. If you would like to be part of the event that honors those who serve like this, we have a link to what Darla talked about at Mount St. Joseph University. It's at what'shappeninginhealth.com. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Great to
you,
have you
Liz.
here.
Thank
Great
you.
to have you back. All right, just to